Hi, everybody.
Hi. We have some people hopping on, Jimmy.
Yes, we done got people hopping on.
Good deal. Hi, everybody. This is Outlaw Paranormal, and we have a special guest tonight, all the way from Ireland. This is a very good friend of ours. We've never met him in person, but he helps us out a lot on investigations. And we call him Seeker. His name is Seeker James, and he is a psychic medium and a gray witch.
Nice to have you on here, Secret James.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
I know it's a little bit late over in your area. What time? Actually, what time is it over in your area right now?
It's around 12 o'clock, Jimmy. 12 o'clock.
Midnight.
Yeah,
Midnight,
12.
yeah.
Seeker doesn't sleep.
Yeah, we got Jeff on here. We got Jeff on here from Outlaw Paranormal, Gina on here from Outlaw Paranormal, and Secret James.
Howdy, guys. Jim, before we go on further, Jim, I'd like to have a big shout to my own paranormal group, Emerald Paranormal, because with the COVID-19, we couldn't get out to see with lockdown. So hopefully soon we'll be back out again, you know. So it's great to be on here, guys. Thank you so much.
Emerald Paranormal. Great.
Everybody saying hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Did your team go a lot of places over there before COVID?
We did, Gina, yeah. A lot of castles, Leap Castle.
Oh, wow.
We got a lot of castles, yeah, and Redwood Castle. Some great locations. Loftus Hall. Castle, yeah, and Loftus Hall. Yeah, I live castles in County Galway, Gina. No, sorry, County Offaly, beg your pardon. And it's a very, very spooky building, you know what I mean? And there's a big, massive, wide open fireplace, and it must be a huge fireplace, you know, and it goes back hundreds of years.
Wow.
And there's a room upstairs. It's called it's a chapel, and there was a mass murder at one time, and it's very haunted. And there's a shapeshifter there, a lady that can change to an animal, and
wow.
It's really a great location. And Loftus Hall is another place, guys. We go to where the devil supposedly played cards, a very haunted area as well. And we go to graveyards, and there's a lot of like wood really old graveyards as well, and different locations, you know, guys. So we're looking forward to going out again, you know. So
what's your favorite place to investigate?
Oh, Gina, it would definitely at the moment the Redwood Castle. That's in County Tipperary, Gina. That's County Tipperary, and it's very old as well. And it's got a big winding stairs all the way to the top. And it's also very haunted as well. A lot of history. A lot of the spirit. There's monks there, spirits of monks there, and a lot of spirits are. It's very haunted there too, Gina. You know what I mean? It's the history, you see. You know what I mean? And all the terrible things that went on. And oh yeah, too in Lep Castle too. There's a big hole in the ground where people is thrown in, and there's spikes in the bottom of it, and people is thrown in there over the years, thrown in and left to die. You know.
Wow.
And oh, yeah, terrible history. You know, so. Loftus Hall is very good too, Gina, down there. We Loftus Hall, we did, you know. So, and Glenart and Arbroath, Glenart as well. Third place is spooky. You know, so we're looking forward to going out again. Certainly, yes.
Yeah, we got people on from Texas, Mississippi, all over the place saying hello, Secret James. Where you from? Where you from again, Secret? Tell everybody where you from.
We're out from a place called Arbroath, County Wicklow. And over here we say the top of the morning to you. But So we're from County Wicklow, Ireland, and I know it's great. It's good to be Irish too, lads. It's good to be Irish. So basically, too is what I do is I channel spirits, and what I do is when I channel spirits, I use my download as a tool so people can see interaction. So once I download a spirit, or so once I download, forgive me, once I channel a spirit, I ask the person to ask the question only himself and the spirit knew in life. Therefore, the spirit is who says it is.
Now, you've been able to
And
see
then
spirits your whole life, right?
I can see spirits. I can, Gina. Yes.
Can you remember how old you were, or the first thing you can remember seeing?
Oh, now one time, matter of fact, I seen the banshee in Ireland, and I told you the story, but it was a moonlit night in the early '80s, and out this old road to my old house we used to live. There's a corner and an old ancient graveyard and a big high wall, and this old lady was sitting top of this wall in a white dress, long grey hair, really old, combing her hair. And she was crying slightly. But to be honest, guys, I didn't hang around. I just got out of there. Basically, what they did was she came to people that with the name Mac in it, M-A-C, MacDonald, McLaughlin, and with the letter M in it. And she used to come to someone's house if someone was going to die and keen and howl. But I still think she's around to this day. But I actually seen her.
A banshee, is it?
Sorry, Gina, sorry.
A banshee, that's what?
It's called a banshee, yes, it's an Irish banshee. And she's definitely, she comes to people warning that of a death in a family, but follows certain names. Follow certain names. You could have a McLaughlin, McDonald, anyone with O or M in particular. And she goes back to say to the 8th century. She goes way back to then. And
wow.
But you can't approach her, you see, because there's a story one time where this guy stole her comb, and he was haunted for days and days and nights after that. Her screaming, and she was screaming unconsolably. And so this guy, anyway, he goes to the parish priest, and he told the priest what happened, and he told the parish priest what happened, and the parish priest says, "You fool, what you do that for?" So the only thing you do is hand the comb back, but hand it back on a pitchfork, because if you hand it back on an ordinary fork, she pull the whole hand and all off. So what happened was he got a pitchfork and gave her the comb, but the pitchfork pulled right out of his hand. But she went away. But that's one of the stories about the banshee.
Wow, that's neat.
And then you have the fairies, of course. I told Jimmy too about the fairies over here.
Yeah. Now, are you a psychic medium?
Well, basically, Jim says, I'm a medium, and I talk to the other side, and I can see the past. I can't really see the future. Well, I never really try, to be honest, but I get messages from the spirit. So I try to help people all I can with grieving. I can cross people over the other side. Basically, I'm a medium, a spiritual medium.
So if somebody has a problem that they'll need to get something out of their house or want to talk to the past, they could contact Secret James on Facebook, and you can help them out, can't you, Secret?
I have done it. I have done it, Jimmy. Yes, I have done it. And what I do is, see, first of all, I ask spirit, do they want to move on? A lot of them don't. A lot of them are afraid. You could have a dark entity holding them back, so you got to push the bad entity back. And then I call my spirit guides in, or someone's loved ones come forward to bring the soul to the light. But mostly, if people get attachments, Jimmy, I can help them out and cross the spirit over. You can't really, with demons and all, and really dark spirits don't want to move. Do you know what I mean? That's a different ball game altogether. You know what I mean, Jim? That's a different thing. You know, but most spirits will move over if you try helping. You know what I mean? Because people asked me before, why the spirit attached to me, and I said, well, sometimes it's attached to you to get out of a bad situation, to get help to move on. Some attachments is not necessarily evil, just lonely, sad souls that want help. Do you know what I mean? So not all attachments are bad. You know what I mean? Some are, some aren't. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to tell the difference between the two.
Yes.
Right.
So basically, I use these here. These are only a tool. So say if I ask the spirits, can you go this clockwise for me? Keep going clockwise. No, I'm not controlling this at all. Now, can you go anti-clockwise for me, spirit? Come on, anti-clockwise. Come on, anti-clockwise. No, anti-clockwise. The other way. I'm on TV. No, it won't go. It wants to go clockwise. Look at, mess with me, Jim.
Yeah.
You know, so, but, and no, I use spirit boards as well. But spirit boards, people are very careful, spirit boards, Ouija boards and all that, because if a person goes on a Ouija, it's not the board itself. It's the people themselves if they don't do it right. It's all do with intent.
There's somebody on here says, my brother was murdered. Would Secret know something about that, or a media, or what?
Her brother got murdered. This person. Can this person give me the chap's name? Can she give me the name? Or does she want that? Jim?
Can you give
maybe talk to him. If I had a name, I'd be able to talk to him. I'd be able to channel him.
Can you see the comments, Gina, too?
No, I cannot.
No.
All I can see is that. Well, a minute. Let me see. No, that's just. Oh. Yay! Yeah, I can.
Good, because I can't see them that good far off from here.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that one.
Yeah, it's
Who had the question?
The guy's name was Matthew that got murdered.
Okay, and this lady wants to talk to him. Just goes to find out what happened. Okay, now Jim, tell that person to stay online for me. Okay. Just a second. No, he's with me now. Okay. Now the person there. Okay. Ask Matthew a question in your mind. Don't tell me what it is. Okay. Ask Matthew a question.
Barb, ask a yes or no question in your mind directly to Matthew.
No, he's giving me a yes already. He's giving me a yes. He was murdered. Yes, yeah. I'm getting here, Jimmy.
And you might ask Barb something that only Matthew or you would know.
Yeah. Okay. Again.
Yeah, Barb, if you want to ask something that you and your brother only know.
He's giving me a yes. The chap's spirit's giving me a yes, Gina. No, I can't see that lady, so does that make sense to her?
Does that make sense to you, Barb? I did.
Does it make sense to her, Gina?
He has a yes, two different yeses there, Barb. Does that make sense to your questions? And now you can, like I said, he is on Facebook. I think he's James Seeker or Seeker James, and you can friend him on there. He loves to talk to people. He loves to help you in any way that he can.
This man, yeah, he's this man, this chap. It comes to this lady in visitation. Now,
she wants to know if she can ask another one.
of course you can. Of course you can.
Yes. Go ahead, Barb.
Another yes.
He picked up another yes, Barb.
Another yes. And he says he loves that lady, Barb.
Mm-hmm.
He's given me 4 people.
Jimmy,
4 people? He gave me 4 people around him that night. 4.
4 people around him that night, Barb. Does that make sense?
4. Is she happy with that, Gina?
Did that make sense, Barb? As far as 4 people? I don't know your situation. Things like that makes my heart race. Things like this. She says, "Thank you, Seeker."
No, but just want to ask another question. I don't mind. You sit here with me.
But yes, Seeker.
Sorry, Gina.
She said yes. That made sense, Seeker. And she said thank you.
Yeah, he's giving the back of his head. He's giving me here the head.
Barb, he said that he does come to you in visitation, so he is still around.
He's still around. Now, Gina, he's not fully crossed over. He's not fully crossed over, Gina. This man.
Okay.
Does you want me to try having cross over?
Barb, did you hear what he said? He's not fully crossed over. Did you want him to try to help him cross over?
He wants to cross over. He wants to go, Gina.
He does. She said, "I know he does."
Do you want Barb? Do you want him to try to help your brother cross over?
He's given me. He was trying to say he wants to move on, but he's still coming in visitation because once the spirit knows where to go, Gina, it's like a channel, the person.
She said, "Absolutely, Seeker."
Okay. Gina, what's that man's first name again?
Matthew.
Matthew, sorry. Matthew, do you want to move on to the light? Okay. Matthew, can you see my spirit guides? Okay. Now, Matthew, see the light? Okay, Matthew, go towards the light. Go towards the light. Keep going, don't look back, keep going. There's someone coming forward to him at the moment. There's 2 people, an elderly man and a lady coming towards him. Matthew, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You're free now. You can rest. It's okay. There, he's gone over now, Gina. He's happy now.
Thank you, Seeker.
He's a happy soul. Is that lady okay, Gina?
Barb, you good?
So see, that lady probably still. She's obviously still grieving, Gina.
Yeah, she says she misses him very much.
Now he's still coming visitation. He'll always come visitation because people don't understand, Gina, that there's a grounded spirit could be multi-grounded spirits are a tragedy. Not all ground spirits are there because they did an evil thing. A tragedy, someone dies sudden, some spirits don't know they're gone yet, and they get confused. So this man at the moment now, he's gone to the light, he's happy. Two people came forward, two other people came forward. But that lady, she can rest easy herself because he's happy now he's in the light. Is that okay, Gina?
That's great, Seeker. Barb, he said that two people, an elderly couple, came forward to greet him. So he is happy now. So and like I said, if you ever want to talk to Seeker directly, he's a fantastic guy. You can contact him on Facebook. Seeker watches, I think, all of our live investigations. He helps us out a lot and kind of lets us know what we're getting into.
Yeah, she said I feel him a lot.
Yeah, he's sick of. You see, Jen wants to go to the light. It's like they know the pathway to go. You see, they know the pathway to go. Stuff like that. Like some people like come to a house where say they might love this house and they died. They come there on visitation, and then they go back again. Do you know what I mean? Then you have residual spirits then that plays over and over and over and over again. Do you know what I mean? So what do, Gina, these are tools I use. And then I have the pendulum as well, which is a great tool as well. There's different ones, there's different draw tools, you know what I mean? And some people use tarot cards and what have you. But back to the Ouija board. I also tell people too, if someone uses a Ouija board, if they're depressed, you don't use it. If you're angry, don't use it. Or drink, don't use it because you attract negativity. And these negative spirits love sadness, they love tragedy, and that's what happens to people. Get in on them. Yeah. So
someone just texted said, someone is in my house with me. Can you help me?
If I can, Jimmy, yeah.
Look us up after this, and we will get your information, swap off information. Look up Outlaw Paranormal and our Secret James. And
certainly, of course, I'll help you. And a lot of cases too, that just trap souls that want to move on, you know, from a previous owner. It doesn't have to be negative all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Leah said, I lost my son. Hang on. I lost my son
1,343 days ago. So sorry, Liz.
Yeah, sorry for that. She asked for a read.
So Liz is this, our next get woman's Liz, and her son is just passed recently. Now this chap, he's still there. He hasn't moved on yet, Gina. He's still in transition. Do you know what I mean? Did this man die from illness, Jimmy? Did he? It was an illness.
Did he what, Seeker?
Did this chap die from illness recently? Was it illness, was it?
Let's see. Liz, was it an illness?
We're waiting on her to comment back.
Yeah, I'm getting
he drowned. He drowned.
He drowned.
He drowned. Oh, drowned. Now, can this lady give me this chap's name? I'll do my best. Can she give me his name? Just to save time, Jimmy. You know what I mean?
She said this was what, 1,300 and something days ago, so that would be
43 days ago. Yeah.
3 years and something. so or so, 3-4 years. Don't make me do math. It's just,
This is screaming to Gina. I'd like to help her. Can she give me the chap's name, Gina? Just to save time. I'll try cross him over if you want me to.
his name is Ian.
Ian.
Ian. Mm-hmm.
Now, does she want me to help Ian cross over? Or what do you want me to do?
Liz, do you want Ian to cross over? Is there anything you want to say or?
See if he communicate with you or ask him a question. Sure, yes.
He's here. Yeah, he showed me the water and it's dark. He showed me that. Ian, do you want to talk to that? What's the lady? Don't talk to Liz. Is Elizabeth? Her name Elizabeth? Yeah. The lady is Elizabeth. Yeah, Jean, is it?
Yeah, Liz. I'm sure it's short for Elizabeth.
Yeah, Liz. So Ian, you want to talk to Liz? Okay. Does Liz want to ask him a question, Gina? He's here with me now.
Liz, you can ask a question. I mean, ask it directly to Ian. Yes or no question in your mind. I mean, something only the two of you would know, or. Oh wow.
He's giving me a yes automatically here, Gina.
He's giving you a yes.
Straight away, yeah. 2 yeses.
Does that make any sense, Liz? He's given that question that you just asked. He's given secret a yes to it.
He's very young. He's very young, Gina.
He has 2 kids with him that day, and they lived 4 and 2. So your grandchildren get
He's very young.
That's tough. That is tough.
Gina, this little man's giving me a home.
You what?
He's giving me home.
Home?
Yeah. Ian. His spirit is with her. His spirit is with her in the home, his house. His spirit's with her, Gina. This little man's spirit is with Liz in the house. Okay.
Liz, do you feel him a lot?
What did he, hon?
That's so sad.
It's sad.
Has he got a message for her, Jimmy?
You got a message for Liz?
Yes, if somebody said Seeker needs his own question and answer show.
Sorry, beg your pardon, sorry.
They said that you need your own show, Seeker.
Leave me on show. I don't know about that. Yeah. He's saying he's giving me the word love. Okay. Now there's someone coming forward from at the moment. I'm going to try and communicate with him if Liz wants me to.
Sure.
Ian, would you like to go to the light and meet your family in the light? With your little man? He says yes. Gina, I'm getting a child here. Young.
Was there any young child involved, Liz?
Well, he had his children with him, and they
Well,
lived.
I don't know if that was his children or just two small children.
It's his.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting confused. Yeah. Ian, would you like to go to the light? You want to you want to cross over to the light, Gina? He's sending love, Dick.
It was his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said his children are doing well.
Because he's sort of smiling now. This man is smiling, and time for me to go. Time for me to go. Now, again, Jimmy, he's still come back on visitation, but he wants to go to the light. Time for go. Okay, but he'll always be with him, Gina. You know what I mean? He'll always be with him. He'll always be in visitation. He'll always be a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does Liz want me to try to cross this man over? Gina?
Yes, she wanted.
Does Liz want me to cross check over?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Ian. See my spirit guides. See the light? Go, Ian. Go to the light. Don't look back. Go to the light. Go to the light. There he goes, Gina. Go to the light. He's in the light now, Gina. He's in the light. How's that lady feel, Gina? Is she okay?
Liz, do you feel okay?
Now, sometimes, oh, sorry, Gina. Yeah.
Seeker, do you think, I mean, does tragedy cause spirits to get trapped or not be able to?
Yeah. Sometimes, Gina, it's very tragic to get trapped, and some don't know they're dead. They don't know they're dead. You know what I mean, Gina? And it's so sad, and they get so confused. You see, you know what I mean? And don't know.
We got a few more questions, and then we get with you the rest of the show. There was a let's see, let me pull it back up here. Let me try to pull the first one. We got so many coming in.
Sometimes too, Gina, the people in the audience and the crowd or the tuning in ever see come across the feathers.
All right, I post that up on the screen right there. Nicole, you still here? Comment if you still here.
Now, Nicole, yes, a question here.
Can you see that, Seeker? Can you see it? It's kind of small.
Yeah. Some people can hold their loved ones here, not intentionally, of course. They get so sad and grief that they can't let go, and the spirit can't move on because their loved one is so sad they won't leave because their loved one is sad. Do you know what I mean? So, Nicole, that's a question that is possible, yes. You know what I mean? But you could always say you can go now. You can move on. You know, if you want to. You know what I mean? Sometimes they move on themselves. Do you know what I mean, Gina? But people sadness can hold spirits here. Like there's a case one time, I can't mention names, but the spirit can touch me. Where this woman, right, person had someone's ashes, and she never spread the ashes. And what happened was, spirit wanted her ashes spread before she could move on. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah, so I sent the message back, so it was okay in the end. Karen. No,
Nicole, what was your sister's name?
Yeah, just give me a name, Gina. Yeah, just to save time.
No, Nicole, this is the lady whose sister died 5 years
Oh, yeah.
ago, and she was the one that asked if her sadness was keeping her sister here.
Yeah.
What was her name, Nicole?
No, she hasn't moved on yet, Nicole. This lady hasn't moved on yet. She hasn't moved on, Gina. It wasn't Nicole.
Her name was Christy.
Christy. Christy, are you still here on this plane? She's still here, Nicole. Christy's still here, but she'd like to move on. Okay. She misses you very much. She misses you very much, and she'll always be with you. So, Nicole, if you want me to help Christy move over, I certainly do that for you. She wants to move to the light, but it's down to the person, Gina. You know what I mean? I always ask first. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Nicole, do you want him to help Christy move on?
Can you help her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you're here with me, aren't you? Okay. Would you want to move to the light? Christy, can you see my spirit guides? Go to the light, Christy. Don't look back. Go to the light. Follow my voice. Just go to the light. Everything's okay. You're at peace now. Go to the light. Go to the light. Go to the light. You're at peace now. Nicole, she's at peace. She's got closure now, okay? And she will come to you in visitation. Just call her name and she'll talk to you. Because they know the way to go. You know what I'm trying to say, Jimmy? Once the spirit knows the path to go, they can come back and they can go forward. Once they're shown first, once they're guided, you see, once the spirit gets there, they know how to get back to the loved one and back again to the light.
Yeah.
This lady is. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry. Daryl? Yeah.
She says, thank you.
It's okay. No problem. Very welcome. What does Karen want me to do? Does she want me to try? Yeah, Karen, do you want to ask your dad a question? Okay, you don't have to tell me what it is. And if I pick up stuff in between, I will. Okay? Oh, it's a big yes. That's a big yes.
Are you still here, Karen?
That's a big yes, Jimmy. Yeah, he has his hand here. Yes, he has. But it happened before too, but he didn't tell no one. He said that it happened before, Jimmy told him, but he didn't tell no one. First, one time he didn't tell no one. You hit it.
Wow.
No, and
It's
like he wants forgiveness, but it happened before, but he didn't tell no one. You know what I mean? That's what he wanted to say.
Is this for Karen? Karen's dad? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Karen's dad, yeah. Karen's dad, yeah. That's why he hadn't moved on fully, because it happened before, but he didn't tell no one. He kept it to himself because he didn't want to worry anyone. You see.
So he had another heart attack, but he didn't tell.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Now, does Karen want me to try and head this man to the light?
She's not commented anymore. Karen, are you still there?
Hope she's not upset now. Daryl. See, I can't move a spirit on to the light without permission. Do you know what I mean, Gina?
Right.
I can't do it without permission. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Yep.
if Karen comes back and listens to this later and hears this, Karen, you can get in touch with Seeker and he can still help you.
Yeah. Remember before we were talking about if people come across feathers, remember what color it is? That's a message from spirit as well. Do you mean people come across feathers and their feet, white feathers, what color it is? It's all a message from spirit as well. You know, so
now, Secret, tell us a little bit about what all you do, and well, let's start on the fairies. Tell us about the fairies.
Right now, the fairy rings, guys. Right, the fairy rings. It's okay, Nicole. You're very welcome. The fairy rings, Jimmy, it's like mushrooms, Jimmy, in a circle. First of all, fairies are elemental. First of all, they are elemental spirits to do with the land. Now, one time I had a case right, where this person cut down this tree, just cut it down, and it was over here in Ireland, and for several days, everything we moved, I was banging here, banging here, and banging here, you know, and they contacted me, and I says, well, Sage won't help you there once I found out the story. So one thing you don't do, guys, you don't want to pee off a fairy. And so what happened was, the best to do is apologize and plant a tree where that one was cut down. And it appeased the spirits, Gina and Jimmy, and it worked. Do you know what I mean? Because elemental spirits are very strong to the land, to the trees, and all do with nature again, you see. But when a person did that, it did work. It all stopped, all the noise, everything stopped. You know. The question there is there a spirit that can guide you, can guide or be with you? Spirit guides. Oh, of course, yes, of course. What's her girl's name? Elio Linolo, is it, Gina? Leona
Lou, is that, am I saying that right? Leona Lou?
She's talking about spirit guides. Oh, yeah, the spirit guides us all the time. There's ancestral spirit guides, your family spirit guides, and then there's higher beings again that's assigned to you. There's so much that we don't know, guys, you know, and most the ancestral spirits will protect you. Do you know what I mean? And you could have a spirit guide with you that has no connection to you at all. Just that they're there. Do you know what I mean? It's like what we also do in our culture. I don't fully understand that, but I don't understand that question. But the answer is, lady, we do spirit guides with us all the time. There's another question there, Jimmy. My dad passed.
I'm trying to get on it.
Well, so you got too much popping up there.
I know. I love helping people if I can. You know what I mean? So it's like even there's animal spirits. Like there's spirit animals, Jimmy. There's anything's got life. Anything that's got life in it and they died of a spirit. You know what I mean? You know. So that's great, Denise. Thank you. Thank you. Now, a lot of people don't know too, say if their investigation, okay, is if they feel coldness from say the ankles up to the hips, right, that's always a child spirit. If it's low down, it's my opinion, it's always a child spirit. If you're ever going to go casting, guys, right, and your legs get cold, it's usually a child spirit. Do you know what I mean? Liz Thompson. What's that question there, Gina? I can't.
She said, can you please tell him thank you? Thank you.
I can. I can, Liz. I'll do that for you, Liz. I will.
Liz says thank you.
No problem.
This next one says, let me pull it up here. My mom passed away in 2016. I was the next in kin and didn't know I was.
Yeah.
Is she all right? She all right with how I did everything? Her name is Cheryl.
Cheryl. Oh, she wants to ask Cheryl, was she happy everything she did?
Yes.
Cheryl. Yes. Yes. Yes, Angel. She said yes, Angel. She said yes. The spirits of now, they're all around me. They're all queuing behind me. They're all around me. Yes, Angel, yes, she's happy. She's happy. Awesome. I hope you're all happy. I hope you guys are happy at the moment as well.
But Secret.
Yeah.
He's a very, very smart man. Does a lot of stuff helping people out. Help us out. Helps the Ghost Sisters out. I don't know how many other teams that Secret actually sits there and watch and helps out and see different things going on when they're on investigation.
And I love the shrine.
Yes, I was gonna get to that. What do you think?
I love the shrine, and Rick's such a nice guy, and I'm getting a present soon. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you get the present coming through the mail pretty soon, ain't you?
Oh, I will indeed. I will indeed, and then I'll go online and I'll show it off then.
Yeah. Hey, well, I was happy I got to do the recording.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
The Ghost
I'm saying at the morning, the top of the morning to you.
Yeah, hey, it's actually about 1 o'clock over there in Secret James area.
It is, yeah. A lot of people too, lads, over the years thought that the witching hour was from 12 to 1, where in actual fact it's from 3 to 4 is witching hour.
Now, why do they call that the witching hour?
Well, the reason why is the veil is so thin, Gina. Between 3 and 4, the veil is so thin and spirits are more active and they can actually touch you because the veil is so thin for that hour. Do you know what I mean? And that's basically what it is to do with the veil. And witches do what they do is to do moon rituals and stuff like that. And there's so much stuff we do, you know what I mean? But I can't give secrets away. You know what I mean? But that's basically what it is, Gina, is to do with the veil. It's so thin.
And a lot of people don't realize that what he's referring to, the veil is between us and the other side.
Exactly, Gina. That's it. Yeah, exactly. And the spirit actually touch you. They can touch you, and they can make more contact between that hour, in that hour. And for years, people thought it was from 12 to 1, but it wasn't. You know. Now, there's the type of witches. Assembly line, the grey witch, where I have a balance again between I'm a grey witch. I have a balance between dark and light. I can use dark magic and use light magic. I can cast spells, but I don't necessarily want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't feel I have to do it. But I celebrate all the Sabbaths.
Mm-hmm.
equinox and stuff like that. And one called Beltane. It's a summer festival. It's actually called a fire festival. And but most people over the years or centuries, most of them poor people are only healers and they're crucified because of it. But we won't go into that. But the original hedge witch was hundreds and hundreds of years ago, where it's women and all these ladies who used to live in little hovels in the ditch and everything else. That's called a hedge witch. That's where it came from. And a kitchen witch and a green witch is all to do with herbs, potions, stuff like that. No, I wouldn't be great in that sort of thing. You know,
and that's heavily here in the Appalachian area too. A lot of women were healers, were the herbs.
To herbs and all, and to make antibiotics from herbs and stuff. All the healers, you know what I mean? So that's basically what a green witch is to this day, and kitchen witches to do all that sort of stuff. So now again, there's always a dark side to everything, but won't go to that side either, because people do their own thing and that's their path, you know. But I'm Celtic, and then you get the Norse witch as well, where their gods are the Vikings. I can't remember his name now. Oh, no, but there's different types, Gina. Basically, there's a lot of witches. You know what I mean? And but the kitchen witches, yeah, what to do? No, I know a couple of green witches over here, and what they can do with potions and what to create is unbelievable. You know, but
Right.
for that job, I had to wear an apron, and you know what I mean. It wouldn't suit me. Mrs. Doubtfire. No, but you know.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how a lot of traditions and things that we do all the time are actually connected with witches and spells, like blowing out your birthday candles and making a wish.
Exactly. Yeah, because again, that's to do with the element of air, the air spirits. So when you make a wish and blow out a candle, you're using air. That wish can actually come true. Another one is get an ordinary leaf, right what you want to happen, wherever it is, and then just blow away into the air. Another one.
I must have been doing it wrong.
Sorry, Tina.
I must have been doing it wrong all these years.
Hey, you ask Jeff. She got a lot of hot air, don't she, Jeff?
No, but
a lot of candles on my birthday cake too, unfortunately.
What you could do, you could get your leaf and write on it, I want money, or bring me luck. I always say, bring me luck, or send abundance to me, send good luck to me, and then just blow it into the air. That's the fastest spells, Gene. These are spells that have to do with the 4 elements now. No,
anybody just see my light change in here?
Oh no! Gina, I don't have
my lights just did something weird in here.
I don't have you on Facebook.
It's probably Facebook. But Gina, what happened in your house? What happened? Did the light go off?
No, the light brightened or something here. I don't know. It was weird. Somebody else saw that to go back and watch it.
But yeah, my witchcraft to do with the 4 elements: the north, the east, the south, and the west. And then there's more serious stuff, but we won't go into that. You know what I mean? And there's some very powerful witches out there. Now, I'm a solitary witch, where you work alone, and then you have the covens as well. So there's a pros and cons to everything. There's good and to everything. You know what I mean? But everyone follows their own path. You know what I mean? It's what you believe in. You know. But Mandy's on now at the moment as well. Mandy.
Yeah.
Bet.
Never looked at it that way. That was a woman that Beth. She said my husband passed away unexpectedly in August. Is he happy with how I done his funeral? And is he with me?
He is Bet. He is Bet. Now, can you give me that man's name, Bet, just to save time? And Bet, give me his name.
What was your husband's name, Beth? Rocky.
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 Rocky. Oh, he's here. So Bet must know this is you. Bet, he comes to you on visitation. He comes to you on visitation. But he's actually crossed over, but he comes to you in visitation. Does that answer your question? Hope to answer the question, lads.
Beth, you can ask Rocky a question and don't say it out loud in your mind, yes or no question, like you're asking it directly to Rocky.
Just give me a big yes there. That yes is like a big hug. He's sending her hugs. Like this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a big man. Yeah, sending her hugs from the spirit.
Was he a big guy, Beth?
Yeah, I see him in he's wearing a shirt. It's like white, but there's red.
Beth said yes. He said he was sending you hugs, Beth.
Yeah, when I went when the Ross came here, when he went like this sort of thing. So then I knew then. So I seen him sending hugs this way.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's wearing the shirt I see him at the moment. He's showing me is it's like squares in it. But that's okay. Depending on the day, he's okay, but he's happy. He's happy. You okay there, guys? Where's Jimmy gone?
I'm still here.
Oh, sorry, Jim. I'm feeling lonely here.
Hey, we was letting you talk, and Gina asked you a question. I was sitting,
no, fine.
I was sitting here working the computer screen.
You're fine.
Beth said, "Thank you."
No problem, Beth. No problem. No, the witches, two guys that are hereditary witches, where they live in your family from way back. Do you know what I mean, Gina? From way back, you know what I mean? And like it's in the bloodline. Like, for instance, like when I got a certain age, I just knew what to do.
So how many generations is in your family?
Well, Gina, I traced back to say 1600s.
Wow.
Now, like, they weren't all witches, but the most of them were. They're into healing and stuff like that. And I just knew what I just especially knew what to do. You know what I mean? And so even I mean these honeymoon there. So we went to this building anyway, and it was like a castle. Of course, Seeger goes rambling off, you know, and it was a really hot day, guys. A really hot day, really roasting. And the rooms had big ropes between the rooms, And they picked a room where this girl was assaulted and murdered in the 1500s, 1590 something. And she never let any man into this room. So I just put my foot underneath the rope. And my foot, guys, was absolutely freezing cold. And out this side, just a couple of fractions more, was hot sunshine coming in. So I spoke to him and I said, I'm so sorry what happened to you. It must have been terrible. And then my foot was released. So I walked down the hall a bit, looked around, and this girl, long brown hair, pale face, brown eyes, in a red is a bean type clothes. And she smiled at me, okay? And the people downstairs says, James, who are you talking to? I said, this girl here, and she was gone. You know? So another room in the same place, Seeker goes in, this costumes. I closed the door and the door wouldn't open. And I said, come on, guys, open the door for me, you know. Come on, let's open the door there. And eventually they opened the door for me. And I opened and closed, wasn't a bother. But that split a couple of seconds, it wouldn't open. No way would it open. So I had experience prior to becoming a witch, and you know what I mean? So it's only when I got a bit older that things were just coming to me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm the secret you all know today. You know, but I always try and encourage people with gifts. I always try and encourage people with gifts. You know what I mean? And if people see stuff and people say, "Oh, you're crazy," you're not crazy.
Nope.
You've got to believe in yourself. And if people don't like it, just say whatever blows your hair, man. You know, just don't give a crap. You just believe in yourself and keep going and keep going. That's what you do. And look, I'm not against skeptics. You know what I mean? But it's to do with mutual respect. I mean, I respect your feelings, you respect my feelings, and then everything's hunky dory. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no need for anyone to get unpleasant because their beliefs different than someone else's. You know what I mean? So that's my rant for tonight.
I'm glad we got you. We was texting and you said something about doing a podcast. I'm glad we got you on here doing a podcast. And I mean,
I love it.
Always. And maybe we can get you on here more and just get on here and let people ask you questions. And
you got a lot of new fans.
Yeah.
No, guys, no, don't go yet. No, you might want to ask me a question.
No,
Jimmy,
no, we ain't gonna go yet. We up until daylight, secret.
Yeah. I'm a vampire over here.
It's almost daylight over there at your place, ain't it?
I ever see, sometimes, Jim, sometimes I don't sleep, you know. But I love helping people all I can, you know what I mean? And but the attachment thing, right, is a lot of people said for attachments that always evil is evil is evil. It's not always the case. And sometimes I tell people, though, if people can coexist with spirits in a house, it's best to leave it alone. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because there's so much we don't know, guys, you know what I mean? And then there's the evil end of it. Do you know what I mean? Because demons do exist, and then they have lower level demons. Now, people ask me before, what is a lower level demon, right? I said, think of worker ant. They're sent out there, suss out. It's the same sort of principle. And there's always a top guy in the corner giving the orders. That's the way it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And sometimes too, like, when people get scratched, you always scratch in trees. It's always tree bark lines away. It's always in trees. It's never one scratch on its own. You ever notice that, Gina? It's always in trees.
Yes. Jeff got scratched not long ago.
Yeah. And
I was attacked by that bush.
No, Gina, I've seen that bush move by itself.
No. I think I just backed in. I don't know. Those ninja reflexes there.
But sometimes too, it's like, people are knocking in their house, right? If it's like this 3 times like that all night, that's not a good sign either. Do you know what I mean? But you have to deal things as they happen. You know what I mean? Oh, Jennifer's online. The Ghost Sister. Now, of course, the Ghost Sisters are fantastic, as we all know. I can't forget the girls. So we can, Jimmy. Jim, we still there? So we can't forget the Ghost Sisters.
Oh yeah.
We can't forget the Ghost Sisters.
No, and outlaw paranormal, of course, they're brilliant as well.
Yep. And oh, thank you, Secret. She said, we go hit block on Mandy.
Where's Mandy at?
Yeah, we block Mandy, won't we, Secret? She's too mouthy.
I know you can't block Mandy, no, she's too good.
Yeah.
And Jennifer, you know, so I think that the spirit, the rods are brilliant for showing people interaction. Do you know what I mean, lads? Interact, because they can't. What meetings pick up is people are sitting over here, this side of the table they can't. There's no communication. That's why I use these, so they see interaction. Do you know what I mean?
Mandy's here too.
Oh, I see Mandy there, yeah. But before we go, Jim, when I see people going to the light, I see like a hill and like a white lighty mist coming down, and the spirit goes through that. That's what I see.
Oh wow.
So it's a great feeling to have a spirit like that. You know, it's a good feeling, guys, doing something like that. You know what I mean? Hey, Gene, I'm stuck for words now.
Do what?
I'm getting stuck for words.
Well, we never got finished with the fairy.
Oh, the fairies, yeah. Oh, yeah, the fairy rings, Jim, the mushrooms, yeah. If you see a fairy ring, mushrooms in a circle, never break it, never go into it, because it bring you bad luck. Do you know what I mean? Now, people think fairies is like the leprechaun we see, but that isn't the case. You know what I mean? So they're a creepy little guy, you know. So I'm only joking. No, but a lot of witches use fairy magic, and they use fairies, and they talk to the fairies, and they leave food for the fairies, and they use fairy magic. Now, I'm not mostly into that now because you know what I mean, I have my own sort of way going on, you know. But
somebody else coming on here in just a second, Secret, and they'll go give you a hard time.
Who's this? Someone coming on, is there?
Somebody's coming on here in just a minute, and they'll go give you a hard time. But go ahead and talk about the fairies that will come on here. They'll go give you a hard time.
Who's?
Bring them on, Jim. Bring them on.
Let's see who's coming on.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Someone's coming on.
Yeah, I invited them.
That knows about the fairies.
Well, they'll get feathers all the time, and
Feathers, yeah, feathers are a sign of spirit, certainly, yes. And people say the black feathers that isn't bad either. Black feathers is good sign, it's protection. Black, if you come across black feather, it's not bad. It's gonna mean there's gonna be change in your life. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that.
oh, let's see, I sent it to wrong one. I sent it back to Jeff.
I'm just checking my hair, Gina.
Yeah, you better get your hair fixed.
it's very important to have a laugh, guys, because you got to have a bit of fun as well.
Yes.
Right.
That's what we say.
And
Like it's okay. Of course, it's serious, but you got to have a time where it's fun as well. Because you know what I mean? Spirits love fun as well to do. And when people's talking, spirits make more contact. You could say nothing at all for an hour and hear nothing. And when you start talking, the sounds come in. Weird. What's happening, Jim?
I was sending the link. Let me send the link.
Is Mandy coming on?
Oh, we get somebody go come on here and pick at you a little bit, Secret James.
Okay, right.
All right, let's see if those got the link that time. Oh, where'd Jeff go?
Did we lose Jeff?
He must no. He must have. Jeff can get back on here because he got the link too.
So, guys, you guys got next weekend? You have a big night too, haven't you? Next weekend.
Next weekend is the Parashine on the river.
That's going to be good. I think Mandy and her team is out in, and Jennifer, they're out in Shrine this weekend.
They'll be at the Shrine this weekend.
Yes, they'll be going there
With chili.
Okay. Uh-oh. Do I really want to add this person on here?
Go for it, Jim.
Hey! You better add me.
Can you see who it is?
Jennifer. Oh, look at the hell.
Hi, Seeker.
Hey,
I'm in trouble now. I'm in
hey,
trouble.
Secret. One thing about it, the women always have the bigger mouth, but I got control over this time. I can hit the mute button.
Oh, whatever.
Jennifer, your hair looks well.
Hi. I'm here.
Oh, there, yeah. Your hair looks well.
I tried to get some daylight because I was outside.
The mushroom ring in the tub, all women.
Oh, Jim, I have another fairy story. Darling just reminded me of that. We went for a walk with dog one day, right? And this mushroom's in a circle, a fairy ring. And the dog went all around it, would not go into it, Jim. Would not go into it at all. Walked all around the fairy ring and wouldn't go into it at all. Would not go inside of it. Kept going around it. Would not actually enter it at all. Wouldn't do it.
I've seen those. I've seen those before.
Yeah, because I put some photographs. Up recently that I rated it, and
we lost Jennifer.
This is cool, Jim. This is fun.
We lost Jennifer. There she
is.
I'm back. Hi, guys.
Oh, Jim had to mention a shout out to Emerald Paranormal again, Jim. So we'll be back on the road shortly, I'd say. And you guys may come over to Ireland. And Jennifer, you all may come over to Ireland sometime in the future.
I'm going to turn you here so I can see you. There you go. Yes, I'm coming to Ireland.
So, Jim, you get some Irish coffee over here.
Mandy and I have already discussed our trip. We're just trying to everything's still closed off, or if we can get out, or what the cost is going to be, or anything. But yeah, that's our bucket list. We'll be there.
No, but Jennifer, she's got an Indian spirit in her back garden, Jimmy, and it's like residual energy.
Definitely.
And, what Jennifer picked up? What was the Blackfeet tribe?
Yeah.
You know, and
well, that was my knock on the door. I really believe Seeker the other night when I had that knock on the door. When I woke up at 3:33 a.m. and then, by 4 o'clock I had that knock on the door. I think that was probably them looking for White Dove because she was in the house the other night when that happened.
On our flesh, yeah, Jennifer, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it happened between 3 and 4.
It was. It all happened between 3 and 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
3
So
and 4 o'clock.
that's a lot of my problems. I've been waking up about every morning, same time at 3:13 every morning.
Now I get those sharps.
3:13, Jim.
3:13.
Well, 333 is an angel number.
Yeah, but it's one. My daughter looked it up on something, and she was telling us what it meant. I can't exactly mean. I mean, I can't remember what she told us it meant.
It was like good fortune.
What,
I believe.
313?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, Jim, it sounded like something must have happened. Something happened in your past at that time. 3:13.
I don't know. I don't know, but I can't exactly say. I mean, I don't know if that's when my grandpa Ricker passed away at 3:13 or what. I don't really know. I have to go back and look. But I wake up a lot at 3:13.
Jim, your grandpa. What's his first name, Jim?
Jim.
Jim. You mind?
Well, his real name's James, but everybody called him Jim.
Okay, Jim. See, he's here. Right, Jimmy, ask him a question in your mind. You got a yes?
Yep.
No, the 3:13. He knows about. I think he knows about the 3:13, Jim.
We got a storm coming in. We got a storm coming in Ohio.
Jim, you know about the 3:13?
Sorry.
Got all the yes there, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I wanted to. Yeah, it sounds like you the 3:13 is linked to your grandpa.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember what my daughter was. She looked it up on something and told me what it meant. It meant a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad.
No.
You know what I mean?
I used to do that though too, Jimmy, and I used to wake up for 6 months at 3 a.m. on the dot every single night. But that was because I had 5 spirits in my bedroom. Those 5 spirits were pulling my energy the entire night.
That's right, Jennifer. I remember that. Same about that.
You helped me with that.
Oh,
Hey,
Botany.
Botany.
Hi, Botany. Mr. Seeker. Ah, thank you.
Hang on, we got one more question here.
Hi, Buzzam. Hi, Crystal. I can't see
All
everyone's
these things are
comments on
James.
my cell phone. I can see them on my computer, but I'm on my cell phone, so I can't see all your comments. So I'll say hi to everyone.
Hey guys, and yeah, I mean, we got to keep Secret James going around, spread them around to everybody, because this man right here helped, I believe, every team around now out.
My main teams at the moment now is, of course, Ghost Sister and Outlaw Paranormal.
Yeah, I appreciate
These are the main guys.
And
These
we
are the
thank you
main
for
guys.
that. We appreciate your help, Seeker. We always do.
Hey,
Thanks, Jennifer. Hey, you are the main guys at the moment.
Well, let's keep it that way. Let's keep us the main people.
Oh yeah, but I'm trying. Oh yeah, Jimmy said today we're talking. Me and Jimmy today about that Jimmy saw the Hat Man stuff. But
yeah, that's the first time I ever seen the Hat Man Secret. And Gina, Mandy, Jeff, Jennifer, and all of. I mean, hey, I got a doggy that looks about like that one.
oh, This is Elstree. Sorry, Jim.
But whenever I seen the Hat Man, for some reason, instead of going towards him, I went backwards. So it kind of shocked me whenever I seen the Hat Man there. I mean, I was kind of walking down the hallway at Old College Hill. I mean, at Old College Hill. And we was already getting ready to put our stuff up. We was getting ready to call it a night. And we was just doing a final walkthrough and stuff. And I was leading the pack, went down through there, and here he was standing in the corner right in front of me.
Yeah, because
he was like a shadow figure, James. What do you, Jim?
I believe he might have been the doctor that was in the picture, not the kind of a bald headed doctor, but the other one. That's what he kind of looked like, but had one of the. I call it like a magician hat. What it kind of looks like.
Like back in the Victorian time. That's sort of hat, Jimmy. Like in Victorian time. The big high hat.
Top hat.
Yeah. It was a big top hat.
I used to have my house used to wear a top hat.
And
but when you see something like that, though, guys, it is scary. You see, because shadow figures are scary.
Oh,
and
Jimmy stopped. He stopped right away.
Gina and Jeff tell you, they've been around me long enough to tell you, when I see stuff or hear stuff, I don't run from it. I mean, I run towards it. And
you stopped.
That time right there, I mean, I was kind of in shock. I was on pins and needles the whole night at Old College Hill.
You're jumpy.
That way.
That's it, so.
Yeah.
I felt like we were being followed a lot. Like when we first got there, that guy was breathing on me on the staircase. And I said, I don't know if you heard me, I told Mandy, I said, this guy's breathing on me. And it was like right on the staircase when we first walked in, the first steps going up. And then when Mandy and I took off and Chastity was in the room by herself, we took off and roamed the place a little bit by ourselves. And he was following us because he was breathing on us when we were walking. So he was coming behind us and breathing on us.
Yes, and that's just like whenever I was shutting the door for I was going in the elevator and I was shutting the door, and we were slamming the door on the elevator, and you can hear the ding in the elevator.
That's what you said when we went inside. It dinged.
Yes, I still got it. Let's see if I still got it. And
send her that video.
Let's see. I believe I still got it. I believe I cut and edited a little bit of it out.
Don't put it on here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I cut and edited a lot of it out, and
yeah, right, Gina.
it was a little. We were excited. It is language was a little
right here. Hang on, let me.
We went inside.
Hang on.
Oh, Jimmy.
My dang phone was still playing on it right here. Did you hear the ding?
Yeah.
Let me play it again right here.
You heard it? Yeah.
And that's when we was at Old College Hill.
Was that when we were inside the elevator, Mandy and Chastity and I?
That's just as soon as y'all walked in the door, because I turned around and asked Gina, I said, you want to walk in there with them? And she said no, and it went ding. So
yeah, I said, what did you get? And he said, well, I got a ding. Did you hear that ding?
Well, I didn't say it that nice. It kind of freaked me out. But Secret, he was with us the whole night at Old College Hill, and he's seen a lot of stuff going on too.
Oh yeah.
When we was down in the basement down there, you seen them kids. And
oh yeah. I thought some of them kids were burnt alive. Some of them, Jim, I think they're fully dead.
Hi, Rick.
Hello, everyone. This is Rick at the Shrine.
vanishing in the middle of the earth gate. Ah, I love that, Rick. I love the earth gate. Seeker, there is something around the mound that keeps circling the gate. Any ideas what it might be? I'm excited to come down Friday. The mound that keeps
Some sort of, I'm getting a spirit animal.
Hmm.
The mound. Just something is circling.
something is around the mound that keeps circling the gate.
Oh,
Definitely not human.
I'm
Is
getting,
it?
I'm getting something. I'm getting something like something that's some sort of spirit that's sort of dancing around the area, like a ritual. It's like a spirit is dancing around.
Rick said it's not human.
Can't see a face though.
We was at the shrine last night. We had a very good time at the shrine last night.
Oh, you're there.
Yeah.
You're there, Jimmy. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out around that mound. He's at the gate.
I don't. You guys didn't go to Earth Gate last night, did you? No, you just kind of walked back there. You didn't investigate
No,
or anything.
we didn't. We didn't. We didn't do nothing at the Earthgate last night.
Something. I'm getting something with the storm, Jimmy. Something was disturbed there recently. And he's picking it around like something was disturbed. Something was disturbed recently.
Something was disturbed at the earth gate?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there's a big energy there now. All I can see is a dark energy going on, struck like that. It's like a mist. It's dark. All I can see is like a mist. Can't see a face. It's like a mist.
Put on speaker. It can hear you. It can hear.
I give the phone on speaker. You can hear.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to try to tune in now. See it.
Man, that'd be cool bringing Rick on here.
There's something there.
Well, maybe
You can
should
hear
come on
me.
and show it.
It can hear. This thing can hear.
Yeah.
I'm asking what it is.
Let's see.
You don't have to come on, Rick. You can just show the Earth Gate.
What I'm getting is, what it's saying is, I am no one. Jennifer, I'm getting, it's saying, I am no one.
I am no one.
It's not telling me.
Remember,
Getting Rick's right is non-human. But it's not going to cause Rick any harm though.
What if it has to do with the dark side of that Earth Gate down at the bottom?
Yeah, it's not going to harm Rick for some reason. It's not. I'm asking it not to harm Rick. All I see is a black mass. All I see is a black mass.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you there?
Whoever approaching seems to be agitated.
Why are you there?
Hmm.
What I'm getting, it keeps saying mine, M-I-N-E, mine, mine, mine.
Does he feel like that space is his down there, maybe? Like that,
That's right, Jennifer.
that corner of the earth gate at the bottom is where the dark energy is. I wonder if he feels like that area is his.
That
Yeah, it's telling me mine, mine, mine.
I think that mask that we had hanging up down at the bottom, I believe
Yeah.
that corner belongs to it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
There's next asking that. I think the one in the same. Something down is going around in a circle. It's like it's circling the air. It's circling its area. It's protecting its area.
That bottom part.
Yeah, it's hovering over the area. Something underneath. Something underneath.
The hollow is what the lower area named itself.
Something underneath. It's protecting. Bangman goes to the area that reaches in the moment now. Will feel something. But it's not going to harm Rick at all. It's not harming him.
No.
It's just protecting that area. All I see is dark.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom of the earth gate.
This is not this was never human. It's some sort of entity.
Hmm.
It's some sort of entity. Now people say quick as demon, like, but this is some sort of entity, but I don't know what it is. It's a massive energy. A massive energy it is. It's a massive energy, guys. That's what it's a massive energy. Guinness keeps saying mine, mine.
It's his area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason it's his area. Why is it his area? He doesn't want something to be known. He doesn't want something to be known.
Well, there is
Whatever it is,
in that area.
it doesn't want something to be known.
Well, I kind of believe. I mean, this. Well, we talk that what it don't want to be known is kind of out there war, out back. You know.
Yeah.
Behind it, you mean?
Gina and Jennifer knows what I'm talking about. The mound.
Yeah.
And
whatever. Yeah, it doesn't want to be. It doesn't want it to be known. Whatever it is there now, he used to be an evil spirit, but he's been recently graduated. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yes,
I
He's
think
turned into something else.
I think maybe part of it is because of the earth gate being created now. It is people coming into his space where people didn't go down there before.
It could be Jennifer. It could be. It could be. But this was an evil spirit. But he's I said promoted. He's turning something else. Then you have rates, WRAITH.
Mm.
To turn into something else. You see, it's hard to explain, but it's a massive energy, and around the mound now is protecting what's underneath. That's what I'm getting. He's afraid it'll be disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jennifer, this entity wouldn't want people around it. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
that's the thing. When we investigated that first night at the Earth Gate, and we opened everything up and brought the items out and tried to figure out the balance that night. Maybe we
Yeah,
disturbed it that night because it wasn't used to people being in that area.
it's quite possible because I kept getting disturbed. It was disturbed.
Hmm.
And see, before before that area was ever uh, made up there, I mean, when we was going up there with the other team that we was used to be on, that was the area that I would want to go to the most because that's where I felt drawn to. It was like it was trying to pull me over to that area, and a lot of times it was either too wet or something to go over there. And then now Rick made the Earth Gate over in that area, so
Yeah. So I want to find out like how many. I'm getting something. Because how many bodies is under the mound? Count for me. Lost count now. 7, 8, 8, 7 or 8, seven
Wow.
or eight souls is under that. I can't prove it though, guys. You know, I can't prove that.
Right. Well,
uh, uh,
we know of a few that are there.
Rick, do you think what we done last night in the other room could be doing a lot with it too? Because it was very heavy what we done last night, and that could be stirring it up a whole lot what we done last night.
But if that was put back, it might stop, Jimmy. If you move something, if it was put back in where it was, that might stop. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Whatever was moved, it was put back where it came from. That what Rick is sensing now, that might stop. But Rick know himself the best thing to do, like, but I just if it's moved back, it might stop. I'd be curious to see would it make a difference.
Yeah. Last night, uh, we was up there, and you could walk out from the inside, and it was like a big old weight come off your chest. And as soon as you walk back in there, it was just like somebody putting a big old heavy weight right in between your chest. It was
Yeah, it's a heavy energy.
yes, it was very heavy last night, and I mean, it was interesting last night.
It's a big, massive, massive dark energy, Jimmy. That's what it is, and
Maybe I should turn the generator back on.
massive energy.
I believe I would, Rick, and let's see what that would do. Because last night, I mean, it was a totally, and I mean, totally different feeling up at the shrine last night.
Yeah,
And
I reckon, Jimmy. Yeah, I reckon if you said Rick, put that back where just curiosity. Whatever you guys move, put it back. It should ease it down again. But maybe Rick wanted to move that anyway. You know what I mean? So,
yes,
but that mask, Jimmy, that mask is something with that mask. Something
yes,
dark with that mask.
That's in the doll room. That's in the crossroads.
Yeah, some there's demon there, and there's two lower level demons in the area, Jennifer, in the cave.
Yes.
But what Rick's facing or around a woman now is a demon is an entity of some kind. It's a massive lot of energy. I can just describe it as a black energy. It make contact with you. It like wind going by you. You feel it that way, like wind going by you. That's how you know something like that, like the wind. You feel a wind off it.
yeah. Now we didn't really move nothing last night. We was just trying something new to see how it worked out.
I
And
think what it was, Jimmy, I think we're reading.
Experiment for sound.
Yeah, I think it was reading your minds. Could have been.
And last night it was really whatever was there. It was setting the cat balls off, and Rick's a debunker. He likes to debunk everything,
I
but
would understand that. Yeah.
he couldn't debunk the cat balls. He got up and hit the table and done everything, and he couldn't debunk the cat balls. And whatever.
Oh, the Yakwa Indian he has here, Yakwa Indian.
Yaqui.
Because Jennifer, I kept seeing this. Don't laugh, guys. Right? Picture. I seen dancing earlier on, and it sounds weird. In Indian gear dancing.
I believe it. I still think there's a chief Indian that's a dark energy inside the cave.
There is some. I kept stoned because I can't dance anyway. You know what I mean? So you could picture the Indian dance, but he's going on in a circle.
We were hearing drums last night.
Yes, the drums was the first. Last night was the first time we ever heard drums up there.
Yeah, because remember Rick said with that mount, I kept seeing this person beginning going on a circle. Now he could have been blessed in the area. I don't know, but something like an Indian, and then, but the entity is different from the Indian. It's a separate thing. He's just there, Jim. Do you know what I mean? But it's the energies there as well, separate from the Indian or Indian spirit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's some connection between the Indian spirit and that energy. Some connection.
Hi, Crystal.
Yeah, we was up there last night, sitting at the table, and the drums that you could hear. I mean, it come through clear.
Oh, the drums, Jim, sorry, Jimmy, sorry. The drums will attract Native American spirits. They'll come from all over. They'll come around. If you put fire and you said the drums, they'll come all around. Sorry, yeah. Jimmy, sorry.
Oh, you might. But I mean, it was just amazing that we actually was up there last night. We kind of heard the drums playing.
It's making sense now, Jimmy. It's making sense now.
Look at our picture; it kind of looked like.
I feel it's happening. I feel it's happening. Is the Indian spirit trying to calm down whatever Rick is
stirring up?
I think the Indians trying to calm it down again. Something about the Indians trying to calm it down in their own chance. You know, it's because there's an Indian spirit, especially in the fire. When we do the fire, we lit the fire festival. We can see him. He's a white eagle. He's a famous Indian spirit. He used to be a medicine man. And people use the drums, hit the drums, and I could see him through the fire. He was coming through. So it's something like that. The Indians are trying to calm down what's unleashed. And maybe I'm wrong, Jim, but that's what I'll pick up, lads. So it could be the case, might not be. What do you think, Jim?
It could be, James, like you were saying. I mean, but I believe there's some kind of Indian spirit there.
Yeah.
I think there's more than one.
Yeah.
I think there's one that hangs out inside the cave.
Jennifer, and I don't think they're negative either. I don't think so. I can't get negative vibes off them spirits.
Well, whatever hangs out in the cave does not want to leave the cave. And the night before we went up there, no accident, why didn't it want to leave the cave or something? And actually, it broke a dish up there at the cave.
Yeah, there's something, but whatever
it does not want to leave the cave.
Yeah. Because I remember last time you were there and the demons was around there, but that cave that's been there for hundreds and hundreds of years. That entity has for a long, long time. Sometimes, so you see, there's channeling spirits, and then there's a thing called oh, my brain. Uh, I can't forget the name of it now. Where it's not a channeling, but I can't remember the name of it, guys. I'm gone blank.
Well,
Where people summons a different thing. Necromancy. It summons them, and in rituals too, with these people, they summons these things to come forward, and then they're not sent back; they're left there. And that's what happens. You see, in a lot of cases, like the Ouija board, and people sometimes they don't say goodbye. You know what I mean? And uh, things like that, and then the things are left there.
hi, Ryan. I can't see your comments, Ryan, so I don't know what you're saying, but hi.
Said hi, Jennifer.
He said, hi, Jennifer. Hi, Ryan.
And
Jimmy, the part where he says I'm gone blank. Edit that because my image, you know.
we got you on full screen TV tonight,
Right.
Secret.
Well,
Deadly.
everyone that's on here will be at the shrine Friday night. All four of us Ghost Sisters with Chili from R&R Live. So that'll be, hopefully the energy will be up at the shrine Friday and Saturday night. We're excited about that.
I'll say, well, Jennifer, hey, brilliant. Must say, guys, I had a great night tonight.
Yeah, Secret. It's getting late over in it's getting late over in your area, and we better let you go. And
Thank you.
yeah, thank you very much for coming on here. Thanks for talking to us. And I mean, it's been a blast. And when you said something to me the other day about a podcast, I was like, "Yep, we put you on one." So
and Jennifer, with Jennifer now soon, her podcast as well. So then I'm back to you guys again, hopefully then in the future.
We're going to have one with you too. The research group last night tried a new experiment. We are pumping 18, what is called the ghost frequency. That might be what's causing this. Oh, the pump.
the pump that we was using last night.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing, and I had never seen anything or done anything like that. And that pump was really amazing. So it just.
Well, maybe we can try that this weekend with Chili, Rick.
And but anyway, Secret, it was nice for you coming on here and everybody watching Secret James. And if y'all have any questions, God almighty, people blowing my text messages up already.
I'll help all I can.
Look up well, you tell them where to look you up, Secret.
Just look on my page, Secret James Thomas on Facebook, and you'll find me. So no problem. You find Secret James.
All right, everybody. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Look up Secret James. He try to help anybody out. Everybody have a good night.
Bye, Secret James.
Bye. See you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. See you guys. Bye all.
Bye.
Bye.